What are the different types of misdemeanor punishment? A misdemeanor is a crime which is deemed less serious than a felony, but more serious than an infraction. Misdemeanor punishment norms vary, depending on where one is, and not all governments distinguish a particular class of crimes as misdemeanors. Such crimes are generally associated with low levels of financial or personal damage. Throwing a rock through a window might be a misdemeanor, for example, while beating someone with that rock would be felony assault. Some examples of misdemeanor punishment include fines, prison, or forfeiture. Usually fines for misdemeanors are capped by law, and in regions where there is a misdemeanor classification for certain types of crimes, misdemeanors may be broken up into various lesser classes. Depending on what class a misdemeanor falls under, the amount of the fine might vary, and a judge may be given final discretion when it comes to deciding exactly how heavy a fine should be. Prison time associated with misdemeanor punishment is usually less than 1 year, and may be less than 6 months. Prisoners may also be kept in low-security prisons, reflecting the fact that they are not considered a serious threat to society. People also generally get credit for time served, if, for example, they spent several nights in jail after being picked up for a misdemeanor offense. Forfeiture may be deemed an appropriate misdemeanor punishment in some cases. Judges can also sentence people to community service sometimes, an option which may appeal for first offenses or minor misdemeanors. In this case, a set number of hours must be donated to a court-approved charitable cause. Misdemeanors do remain on someone's record, but they are less serious than felonies. Infractions, such as traffic tickets, can often be erased from someone's criminal record, with some regions limiting the number of infractions which can be erased within a set period. An attorney can sometimes help negotiate a lighter misdemeanor punishment by presenting compelling evidence and arguments to the judge. However, some judges have an area of particular concern or interest and they may give the maximum sentence in this area as part of their judicial philosophy, whether or not a good lawyer has been retained. The relatively light nature of misdemeanor punishment has been criticized in some areas of the world. Some people believe that light punishments do not create sufficient deterrence, which may encourage people to commit such crimes because they believe that the consequences are not very serious.